This is Lauren Allen, SWCA's Spotlight Tutor from the University of South Carolina. Lauren, why do you think Writing Center work is important?
Writing centers are amazing because they help so many people. We have people who come in who just want to be outstanding and write wonderful papers, and then we have people who come in who are struggling in their English classes. We help doctoral students with their dissertations. We help staff members who are publishing. We really help a huge variety of people, so it's an incredible asset.
Okay, what are your future goals, and how does working in the Writing Center promote these goals?
Well, I am a creative writing student, and so I am planning on being a writer, and also I will be a teacher as long as I'm here. And so the Writing Center has been really helpful in terms of seeing some of the pitfalls and the ways that people struggle with writing, and also kind of figuring out how to think about structure and clarity in writing in a conscious way rather than sort of subconsciously and implicitly like I always thought about it before. So it's been very helpful as far as my own writing goes, and also I think it's going to really help me when I start teaching, because I'll see I will have seen some of the ways students struggle with their writing in class.
Okay, and how did you become interested in being a tutor?
Well, I think writing is something that I am naturally comfortable with, and it felt like a very easy way for me to be able to help others, and also I think it will help me.
Okay. What's your favorite or most memorable writing consultation?
Ooh, my most memorable consultation probably is one where I felt the most out of water, totally uncomfortable because I didn't know what the student was struggling with. They were in a class and they were really struggling with this stasis theory and Tolman arguments, and they wanted me to help them understand their classwork, and they really weren't to the point where they were writing anything. They were just simply struggling in class, and I read some of the work with the student and tried to help the student understand through the reading. But ultimately what I realized is that we're a writing center, and they needed to meet with their instructor in the class and go over the class material, and that was kind of an epiphany for me because I kind of felt like I should be able to answer every question, and so I was deeply uncomfortable not being able to answer the questions. But then I realized that's really not what we're supposed to be doing, so that was actually helpful.
Oh, that's interesting. So learning our limitations, like where our lines are.
Exactly.
I like that.
Exactly.
Okay. So what's your favorite punctuation mark and why?
I would have to say the period, because it ends the sentence and it lets you start a new one, and frequently people want to use, semicolons and commas too much. Sometimes they need a good period, so I would say for sure.
Okay, and what makes your Writing Center unique?
We have to have the nicest, friendliest, just most helpful group of people on campus. I just cannot imagine another Writing Center anywhere that has such a wonderful group of people that are authentically, just really eager to assist and also very intelligent and capable.
Okay, and what's the most important thing you've learned as a tutor?
Well, I think I've learned a lot about writing. I've learned a lot about structuring writing. I think I've learned that the outline is hugely overlooked, and I think that's probably one of the most important things that I do when I'm helping people, is really kind of make sure that their logical sequence is in order. And a lot of times if someone comes in with a paper that's a real problem, we have to go back and re-outline it. So that's probably one of my go-to tools that I've learned to use, and certainly learned to use more in my own work as well.
All right, thanks. This has been Lauren Allen from the University of South Carolina.